Thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Recently we got an amazing base game update, so I thought it would be fun to work on another base game mansion. This is a full-on base game mansion. I didn't use any packs, no CC, nothing, just the base game. So you can download this from the gallery and you don't need any packs for this. Before we continue, remember to use code EMERALD when shopping Sims 4 packs to support me and my channel. Add a pack to your cart, enter Emerald, and apply the code. You can now pre-order the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack and use my code to support me. Thank you so much for your support. So let's talk about how I built this house, about the base game update, and what's going on. So I wanted to create a modern mansion because a lot of the new windows we got have a super modern vibe. You know, I love pools and walkout basements and to combine them. And I thought, okay, I'm going to use my regular style and I'm just going to do it in a base game way. So this is like a typical KateEmerald mansion, but it's base game. So I totally wanted to include the open basement right next to the pool, add windows to the pool, and have like a super luxurious vibe. And of course, there are always some limitations, at least for me. Like I know some people kind of specialized on base game builds and they are so good. For me, a base game build is like still a struggle. I'm so used to using all kinds of different packs, but it's a nice challenge and I did my best here. Here you can already see the new amazing windows, and I just had to think back of the times before we got windows like this. We have similar ones in the Greenhouse Haven kit. They are like still completely different, but like this type of look. And I still remember like back in the day before we were even able to place multiple windows on one wall piece, I like used tool to raise the different windows and place them on a wall and stuff, like all kinds of different tricks. And now we even got windows which look like this in the base game. This is progress. I'm so happy about this. And in combination with the update we got back then, which allowed us to place like multiple windows on one wall, like anything is possible. I combined like different windows. I actually like stacked them on a wall piece in some areas. I really wanted to get the most out of them. I added like this curved wall, and when you like use a curved room like this, it's like actually not supposed to be used like this. When you do this, you will have like a little gap at the top, and it's also not fully closed, but I still wanted to incorporate a room like this, which is kind of curved inwards, and I just hid the gap at the top using like some cubes. This is just a base game nightstand in a black swatch, and I'm then going to use this area to turn it into like a little greenhouse. So I'm going to place some planters in there, so it's like totally fine that it's not fully closed and that this little room is part of the outside technically. So it's like a little greenhouse, and I'm going to like have a really fun layout in my opinion. Like we are going to build the bedroom at the bottom, like the main bedroom, and then all the kids' rooms are going to be located at the top. It's like relatively compact, but it's like still luxurious, and I just had so much fun using all the new items. I'm also going to use the new counters for the kitchen, which I'm super obsessed with. Like after finishing this, I also worked on some other builds, and like recently I've used them all the time. Like I'm so obsessed. They are so beautiful. Like I mean, I love the base game in general, and we got so many amazing items over the years, but most of the time you like find a more matching item in a pack, maybe. The base game is like still like relatively basic compared to some of the stuff we get in packs, but these counters, which you will see later, like when I'm furnishing this, they are so amazing. I'm like using them all the time. I'm so happy with these new items. Also, whenever I'm furnishing, like I'm using all kinds of different packs and they add up so quickly. And then when people look at a build in the gallery, they think, okay, she used like 20 packs for this. And I think it's so cool when you are able to just use some base game stuff, like also in a build which would use packs. I mean, this is just the base game, as you know, but like I just love this idea of just having some good base game counters. And yeah, I'm having all these platforms here, and as long as there's a height difference of only 1 step, you like can use them like stairs Sims can traverse, which is so cool. And now it's time to furnish. Here you can already see the brand new base game counters. They come in lots of different swatches. We got some really neutral swatches, but also some more colorful ones, which I'm so obsessed with. For this build, I went for a more neutral color scheme because I felt like the exterior was so neutral. I just kind of wanted to like have a similar interior, but the exterior is like really black and white, so it's like super neutral. But here I still wanted to incorporate some warmth, so I'm going to use like this floor and the wallpaper and everything. These bar stools, which are so amazing. I love them so much, and I just wanted to have a more interesting kitchen layout, so I used different swatches for the counters and island counters. And I thought, okay, we have this little nook over here, which is kind of connecting the house to the outside and the little greenhouse area. So I thought, okay, this could be like a really beautiful dining area, really sun flooded. I mean, the whole house is super sun flooded because I used so many windows. I should have called this the window mansion. Like, there are windows everywhere. It's so sun flooded and bright and happy, and I love this so much. I then worked on the hallway, so this is where Sims will enter the house, and when they enter the house, they're like directly in the kitchen. And even though it's like a open floor concept, it's not too spacious. And when you look at the kitchen, I made sure to incorporate the like triangle here, where you have a triangle connecting the stove, the sink, and the fridge, so the Sims don't have to walk like a long distance when they prepare some food. I used then like this little nook, this little room, to have a living room. The layout was like, I don't know, I just added all these squares or rooms essentially to like shape the exterior, and then on the interior I noticed that I'm like having all these little nooks and rooms, and I was just able to use each little nook for like the living room, the dining room, and everything. The kitchen is like really centered and has like a really interesting shape. Like also the floor, I just wanted everything to be like very open and connected. And I also used like a diagonal wall and added more of the new windows to like have a nice room divider, which is always so beautiful. Also something that you can like do when you're working on a bathroom, for example. I then used these base game pillows, which I think we got in one of the events. We have to like finish the event and then you like get these items, so these are also base game. I just decorated with some plants and candles and stuff. I just wanted this to be so cozy and lived in. Let me know what are your favorite parts about the new base game update, which are your new favorite items. I'm also very obsessed with the new pillars. I really like to use them. I love that they are like not super slim. They remind me of ones we got like in some packs, like not the design, but the fact that they are like super square and thick. And I love this so much for like mansions and everything. And I've been using the new pillars in different builds, so like not only in a base game build, but they are like so awesome. And yeah, this is the main bedroom, which is located at the bottom with a view of the pool, which is like super cool. And this room is quite spacious, so I also added like a sofa and everything, so the Sims can like really hang out. Kind of reminds me of a hotel, but I feel like whenever you work on a mansion, the main bedroom like should be more spacious if possible. There's also a bathroom, as you can see, like in the back, directly connected to this. So this is like really separated from the rest of the house, and I'm then like going to build all the kids' rooms at the top, which is like a more compact area, as you can here see. And yeah, this video is slowly coming to an end. I want to remind you that you can use code EMERALD on the EA app to support me and my channel. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you've enjoyed this build, and I hope that you are enjoying the base game update because it's super fun and really amazing. Such an amazing way to celebrate 25 years of The Sims. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next video. And yeah, you can grab this from the gallery, of course. Like, you don't need packs, you don't need anything. Just go and grab this from the gallery if you want. You can find all the information in the description box. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.